All right. We are live, baby. I'll wait for the people to come into the room. Come on in the chat. Whew. I was a little late. Hope the people come on in. Oh, I'm going to sit here and look cute and wait. Come on in my room. Just got out of prayer too. Prayer was good. I almost didn't make it in the chat. I got people asking me for the link to. Okay, let me send it again. Okay, well, I'm live, baby, and the people gonna come in if they gonna come in. Welcome to Sophista Ratchet Chats. This is your video podcast where we talk about health and spiritual wellness, the sophisticated things, what's going on in the current news, and making sure that we're educating ourselves. And we also talk about the ratchet entertainment, okay? Our latest news and celebrities, with our celebrities, our favorite reality shows. Hey, bestie, best friend in the whole wide world, and came on in. The people trickling in. It's a little slow this Tuesday evening, but it's okay. It gave me a little time to get it together. I was trying to get this lighting together. It still looked like it ain't right, but it's going to have to do for tonight. Hey, friend. Was you on prayer? The prayer was good. Hopped off prayer and hopped right on in the chat, honey. Balance. I need a little more Jesus. I got my Jesus. Now we about to talk about this child, these reunion shows. Martell got a hook and a curve. Yep. Almost took me out. We needed that prayer. Come on in, people. We got a few things to discuss. I'm mainly going to focus on reunion part 1 for Belle Collective. I think that's where most of my feedback is going to come from because the bells was ringing, honey. It was good. The bells was ringing. Belle Collective gave us a nice little part 1. Love and Marriage Huntsville was kind of juicy, but it was, I don't know. They were saying everybody was in good spirits on set at the beginning, but I don't know. I feel like they was dry. Them skies came to fight, though. Those skies came to fight. Right, I'm lost. It's like is it the same or you can't have both? Like, how did hook, curve? Is that how they go? Hook, curve. Like house, right? Yep. Okay. Listen, if the people come in, they come in. They can watch it later. I know some people are busy right now. It's in the top of the evening. It's Tuesday. It's after that Monday rut. So it's fine. But those who are here, hey y'all, let's get into it. If you do not watch Belle Collective or Love and Marriage Huntsville, I hope that you stay tuned in, because I really feel like there's still relatable topics that we can talk about, you know, that's it might have happened in the show, but we can relate it to like real life issues. We can relate to like everyday issues. So you can still join in the chat to give your opinion on certain situations, even if you don't watch the show. So, hey, sis, what'd you say? He got arrested. Wait, who got arrested? Martell? Martell Holden got arrested? Breaking news, honey. Let me go. Child, let me look this up. Martell, they got arrested. Listen, y'all, this is breaking news for domestic violence. No. On who, child? He didn't put in this. See, this is why. This is why we have to be live. To bring in the breaking news. Martell Holt arrested and hit with charges. Let's see, child. This is crazy, yep. Shout out to DJ Richie Sky. I follow him, and yeah, he already posted an hour ago. Whew, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to look more into this, y'all. So I might have to come back, or I'm gonna have to jump and just post another little video after this about it. We could talk about it. I'm trying to pull up the info. Mm-hmm. What's the T? She says some have both. Okay, let's. I don't even know if I want to talk about him right now, knowing what he just got arrested for. Like, now I know Martell, he do too much, but he really went that far. Like he really, and see, that's what Mel was talking about. And we gotta talk about Mel too, because baby, ain't no way I get somebody 1, 2, 3, 4 kids and not ever have an orgasm, not be pleased. Not yeah, I don't care who I'm married to, okay? I don't care how fat the man is. I don't care how much money he got. I'm not stroking his ego that much to make him think he doing something that he not doing. Like we just gonna lay down and mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, it's not surprising that he caught that type of case. It's really not. I'm not shocked. I just feel like it's like once he got in that hole, he just said, "Hey, let me just go on, pitch a tent. This is my place now." Like he just kept building, making it worse, making it worse, making it worse. From talking about Melody, from threatening to post the video of them, calling her, a whore, talking about she was cheating with no receipts. Just all of like he was definitely projecting all the time. He never took accountability. Like, okay, most men, yeah, but this domestic, like, that's why I like Melody, because Melody just sitting back and let stuff just play on out. She letting it play on out and letting the people see for themselves, because she said what she said. And that's why I like Melody, because I don't feel like she's a saint in this situation. I feel like the difference is she's taking accountability from the situation. It's not like she wasn't pleasing her man. It's not like she didn't want to love her man. It's not like she wasn't doing her part as a partner and a wife. She had a man who wanted his ego stroked because of his insecurities, and that was not her job. Her job is to uplift her man, okay? Not kiss his tail and give him false hope and lie to him and tell him that he's something that he's not. Okay? Do the work. If you want the respect and the reward, that's for anybody. That's across the board. That's both ways. But we all know Melody came in that relationship. She's educated. She was a school teacher. She was about her business. She made the right connections. And she handled the business. All he had to do was show up and use his hands. And he couldn't even go get license for that for real, for real. The builder's license. Like, does he even have that now? Like, do he got that yet? But yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't want to spend too much on Love and Marriage because, like I said, they was a little dry to me. If you ask me, the looks were amazing. I think everybody looked nice. Um, I wasn't so sure about Mr. Courtney Beasley in that pink suit. Now, ain't no wrong with a man wearing pink, but it was just a lot of pink. It was the jacket, and then it was like that shiny satin silk. You know, they got a little money, so maybe it was silk. I don't know, but it was shiny, honey. And it was the jacket, the shirt, and the pants. Okay, I think he could have gave us one of those, not all of them, for a man his size. I'm just saying. Of course, Martell looked nice. I will give him that. He know how to dress, but baby, that's just like one of them golden apples on the outside, look all shiny and golden, and when you bite into it, it's just as rotten as who child, just black and dark and withered, honey, in the inside. Poor Martell. We gonna pray for him though. What you say, sis? Baby, and okay, ain't no way. You're not going to know I'm not being pleased. It just does not make sense. The men want to be chased and forget that the women are the catch. Look, the word of God say that when you find your wife, you find favor. Okay, it's a good thing, and you obtain favor. We are the catch. We are the ones. That's how you're able to multiply. We complete you. So you can walk around here as macho as you want to be. You can have the most money. You can have the biggest car. You can have the biggest third leg. That means absolutely nothing if you are not. If you don't have the characteristics, the integrity, and the respect, and the confidence as a whole healed grown man. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we need. And I guarantee you, your wife, your woman, your partner will have no problem uplifting you because you're already showing the proof is in the pudding, you know. Bishop just talked about that on Sunday too, you know. You can tell the tree and what it bears by its fruit. All these trees, how we gonna tell what kind of tree is what? The only way we can tell what kind of tree you are is by the fruit that you bear. Period. Okay? So listen. All right. Enough about Martell and Melody Rogers. Okay, Roger that. Okay, she ain't about to try to protest my video talking about take it down because I said her old name. All right, so we're gonna say Rogers over here. All right, Martell, hey. And let's see who else. Kimmy and Maurice, that situation was cringy. I think Kimmy is just over it. I know it was hurtful, but I know she just wanted to go away. She just wanted it to be over with because that part is very cringy. Maurice needs to grow up. Maurice needs a blow up doll or something, or he needs another activity. He needs to go fix the stuff around the house that um that Kimmy's been asking him to fix. What actually turns her on. Maybe he'll get some. Like, yeah, go do that. Maybe her libido will increase if you just go fix some stuff around the house and stop talking about how much you want it. Go earn it, sir. Yeah. So that situation is Yeah, her Instagram still says Holtz because she said it's like hard to change your Instagram name when you're verified or something. So it's like a process. I remember her mentioning that when she was on the interview. So that's something she's still trying to get changed. I don't think she can just like go in and change it because I guess the status that she has or something. Um, but yeah, she definitely want that change. She don't want Holt on nothing, honey. She don't want that name nowhere, no more. Only besides her kids. And I feel like if she wouldn't look bad for doing it, she would change her kid's name too. That's really how I feel. She would change her kid's name if if she wouldn't get no. She knows she'll get a lot of flack for that because that'll kind of go overboard. That'll seem like real petty, real petty. Even though she might be justified to do it, because this man didn't went and called a domestic, honey. So let me take a break real quick. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell people about the channel, y'all. Okay. We're talking about Belle Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion Parts 1. We are currently talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you do not know, this is a show that's created and produced by Carlos King. He's amazing. And this is one of his shows. And he also produces and created Belle Collective. And they both had their first part of their reunions over the past weekend. So I'm just, we up in here just chit chatting about it a little bit. I want y'all to tell me, like, what were the highlights of the reunions for y'all? Like, because I don't want to go over every step. Like, of course, Carlos was messy, honey, and shady. He knew what to say, honey. He knew what to say. Carlos, he be knowing the questions to ask. And because he know them personally, he be knowing the stuff that go on in the background, so he know what to ask. So what's y'all highlights? What y'all got going on? What was y'all favorite part? What was the highlight? Or any just, topic y'all would like to discuss. Cause otherwise I'm trying to hurry up and get to Belle Collective. Yeah. I'm trying to get to Belle Collective. Oh, yes. Melody told Marcel he was sassy over there with his legs crossed. And they panned the camera to Marcel, y'all, and the legs was crossed. The legs was crossed too. And he's sassy. Now I don't agree with Stormy calling him that old B word. Me personally, I try not to use that word. When I was younger, we used it, and it was a term of endearment when we did use it. But as I got older, I just chose to use more positive and presentable words to reference my close friends, my best friends, and my sisters. Um, so that word period for me, I just try to eliminate. I don't judge anybody who uses it, but I really think that was too far. Stormy should not have called that man a B word. Because at the end of the day, he is still a black man that has to deal with so much in his regular everyday life and still living in the South. Okay, they are in Alabama. All right. Um, so I think Stormy went too far with that one. And I like Stormy. I do. I like Stormy, but I think that was too much. And I think her husband just because I think Courtney just really don't care. He tried to act like it so he'll engage in the conversation with her for the scene, but he really don't care. So that's why he didn't make a big deal. He don't care for Marcel, so he didn't care that his wife did that. But yeah, I wasn't really feeling that. So I think it was another way to get back at Marcel. Just play his game. Marcel likes to sound educated, and he can be condescending at times. So I feel like, oh, if I get in the same room, Marcel, baby, I don't even need as much money as he got. Okay? I will read Marcel down. Read him down. And if Tisha come on up over there, I got a little something for her too, baby. While they trying to come up in there with them robes on, like they just ready for the match, baby. Oh, yes. Yes, he want Marcel to say something because he don't care for Marcel. He do. Marcel do be in women, in my Nene Leak's voice, in women's business. He be all up in the business. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. But Marcel is very sassy. But he's opinionated. Like Kimmy did make a point. He's opinionated with everybody. No one ever asks Marcel's opinion. But he's very opinionated with it doesn't matter who's talking. It's just he's very comfortable doing it with women. Oh, what is all right, go that way. Yeah. I need to grab my hook, y'all. This necklace, I want to take it off. It won't stay. Okay. So yeah. All right. We done spent 20 minutes on love and marriage. That's all I got for them, to be honest. That's all I got. It wasn't really, it was a little dry for me. Maybe part 2 would be a little more pumped up. You know what I'm saying? So let's get on over here to Belle Collective. Now, I want to start off talking about these looks, honey. These looks and these body yada 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 yaddies at the beginning when everybody was putting them gowns on. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everybody slayed in their own little way. All right. Even I don't care too much for child that Latrice. But she came all the way through from head to toe with her hair. I love Latrice's hair. I love Akeisha, her look, the color. It just made her pop even more with her beautiful freckles. Like, it was just so cute. Tambra Tambra is snatched. She done had that baby and all right, all up in there. All right. Even though she walked up in there with them flip-flops on because she couldn't put them heels on. Tambra was snatched. Who else gave it to me? Marie Monroe, okay. She came in with the body too, with that black. I was loving it. Her hair is always slayed. Her short hairstyles I love. She makes me want to cut my hair back off and relax it so bad. Whew. That's why I almost didn't go live tonight, y'all, because I want to take my hair down. I want to let y'all see me like that. I'm trying to get the people in here to know me. I ain't want to scam off. So I'm just not seeing your comments. So yes, he is exactly what Stormy called him. He is. But yeah, we got to find another way to say it. Back to the look. Letitia, I like Letitia's look. Like, she was giving very much Coming to America. What do you like to do? Whatever it is you like to do, my prince. Bark like a dog. Woo, woo. Okay, she was giving very much. But I loved it. It was cute. It was cute on her. I don't know. I guess she's so busty up top though. I felt like it needed to be a look. That top by her bust area just needed to be like one of these, like whoo. You know, it looked like they was just about to come on out the whole time, and she looked real tight. You know, but she was cute. And what I will say about all of them with their lace fronts, I just need them. I see that on a lot of reality shows too. Like in real life, I see it, but I guess that's why I'm like, I just can't do the lace because I don't want it to end up looking like that. Because if it start peeling or if it's not all the way blended and you can actually see where it start and stop and you don't have nothing to cover it up, and it just be like a hat, like yeah, that's my only thing with them. Like I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see the lace. I know it's a lace, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, sis. But they was cute. Okay, they was cute. And everybody, I want to say if I have to pick a favorite, like best dress, I'm not gonna lie. I will give it to and they don't even like each other. It's to me, it's a tie, and I don't know if it's because it's black, but between Marie Monroe and Latrice, I would give the third runner up to Aikisha because I was loving the blue. Oh, and so Gucci was cute too. She was giving me like Black Ariel, Little Mermaid. I liked it. She was showing body. She got that body. She was definitely showing off the body. Um, yeah, it was kind of like plain, I ain't gonna say plain Jane because she definitely came through. I just almost forgot about her. She was kind of quiet too. She only started talking when they was talking about her and Latrice. So, matter of fact, let's talk about that because that's the oldest story, and I'm so sick of it. So let's talk about that and get that out the way. First of all, Latrice is just not going to take accountability or own up to anything. I feel like Latrice did not care that she went and worked with another realtor to get that building and that she did not tell So Gucci. In her mind, baby, you weren't moving on my time and I went and found somebody else. Oh, well. Like, you got to go watch it, sis. You ain't seen it yet. This is what I was really excited to talk about. It was good. Go watch it. Have her up. But yeah, I just did not like that she went on up to nothing. And she just, you can't tell her nothing. The situation at the brunch, I do think was exaggerated. Her saying they're coming, that nobody wants to work a 9 to 5. It could be offensive to people who are happy with their 9 to 5, maybe. But people that's working a 9 to 5 and want to be entrepreneurs, they pretty much felt what she said. So I think it was just exaggerated because they needed some drama. They needed something to talk about that season. They needed that person to just go in on. They needed something to talk about. I think that's what it was. They really exaggerated it because Latrice did have a point. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Latrice did have a point where she like, if it was really that big of an issue, when you called me the next day saying how great of a job I did, why didn't you bring that up? You waited till we was filming. Duh. But she got a point. If we real friends, because I said it to my real friend, like, oh girl, at least say something to me when it happened, and then be like, girl, now I might have to bring this up when we film it because we gotta have something to talk about. Something. Thank you, sis. So it's like that still could have been handled differently. It was so exaggerated. It was like it was dragged on too long. It was like, okay, she said what she said. Like, she ain't do no worse than the girl that said it wasn't no houses in Jackson, Mississippi, more than $250,000. Now that was an insult. So Gucci got up like, no, baby, because my house and her house and her house and her house. And stop playing with us. Go back to where you came from and play with them. Don't come to my city talking about some ain't no houses more than $250,000 and they have houses 1.3 million. Girl, it was definitely for a storyline. They overdid it. That was your cousin who said that. So that was your cousin that said that about their houses. Tell your cousin don't say that nowhere no more, okay? Do not say nothing like that no more unless she really, like, you got to really do your research. You can't just go off of one little section that you've been in a whole state. I'm not going to lie. I don't even got no house yet and I would have got offended. Clutching my pearls. Did she say that? Did she have to leave with security? Security in my Evelyn Lozado voice. Because they probably was at her. Like, I feel like that should have been who the email should have been going to Letitia about. Like, because that was insulting. Oh, I don't know. Did she feel awkward after that? Did she discuss that? Ask her if she want to come on here and talk about it. I want to say, what was her reaction like in real time? How did the people feel? How did she feel when she got off that panel? Did she feel accomplished? Did she feel like she empowered somebody? They probably would have been mad at her. Ask her if she want to chat about it. Okay, moving on. So we passed Latrice and Letitia. Actually, we not. That was just a brunch. Now they got this thing going back and forth, y'all. Who y'all think did it? Because somebody did it. This ain't nothing that was just made up. Who made up the storyline to create this group and say that Tambra did not want Akeisha in the group? Was it, do you think it was Letitia or do you think it was Latrice? Because Latrice is saying Letitia came up with this whole thing, and Letitia on the show was like, let's really talk about it. It was you. Now I'm gonna tell y'all who I really think did it. And I'm not saying because she said it first, but I think Latrice initiated the idea, like came up with the idea, but I think Letitia executed it. And they just had a pact. And Latrice is in tunnel vision trying to tear everybody up because she feel attacked. So she letting it all out. So I think Tisha definitely executed it. But I think Latrice has something to do with the plan. I just don't see Latrice going in this without them talking to her about it. Like she said, Letitia called her and told her, "Hey, we about to do this or whatever." But I think Latrice like digging. Like she dug the stuff up about So Gucci real estate situation, and then turned around and admitted and said that she just said her friend was the top realtor in Jackson because that was her friend. You didn't even know what kind of status she was as a realtor. Even though we know they're not real friends, she definitely showed that too when they sat down and met. But I think Latrice is just really sneaky, and she do a lot of digging on people. And that's why Marie is really upset about her. Now, don't get me wrong, Marie be doing a little bit too much because Latrice calling Marie childish and Marie, puffing up like that is just, that was so unnecessary to me. It was so unnecessary. Marie just don't like the girl, so any little thing will make her want to pop off and fight her. You say you think Letitia did it, sis? Yep. Latrice is miserable in that marriage and trying to deflect, so her issues not really addressed like Rob. You said it, sis. You said that. Fact, she is deflecting. That girl is miserable in her marriage. That man is trying to control her because he don't want her to get too big because he gonna lose her. It's gonna be a wrap. That girl already don't want to have no kids. Latrice is trying to be outside in them streets and live her best life and collect their coin. But she know if she don't eventually get that man no baby, that's why she's trying to collect that coin. They gonna be a done deal. She is stacking. She's preparing for her future. Unmarried. It is what it is. Like for real. She is miserable and she's definitely deflecting. And you know who? Akeisha, that's why y'all gotta watch this reunion. Akeisha called her out. Akeisha said that her situation is deeper than them people she got these little beasts with on the stage. It's something going on that they do not know about and that she's not expressing. And it's just spilling out. It's gushing out. It's gushing out. She even broke down with her and Marie got into it. Backstage. Carlos trying to calm her down. They had to shut the cameras down because she didn't want cameras to see her. It was like she was literally having a breakdown. It was crazy. She was literally having a breakdown. Um, let's see who else. Oh, this whole Capitol Gate. Now, since y'all don't watch it, let me give y'all the basics. Y'all know Marie and Tambra not talking because Marie went and dug up Tambra's ex-boyfriend and brought him on the show and met up with him to get dirt on Tambra and why they really broke up. Found out that it was like a domestic case, restraining order, all this stuff involved. And this was a very serious situation, according to Tambra. So she was very upset that Marie wouldn't even found this guy who was supposedly very dangerous to her at one point. So she didn't forgive them. Tambra don't want to mess with them. Tambra is in her new relationship with Greedy. They still not married, but she got that baby child. They went through IVF and all that. And she finally got pregnant. So of course, Marie and Tisha is not invited to the gender reveal. She ain't been talking to them like that. So they didn't get invited to the gender reveal. Akeisha and a cousin, one of Tambra's cousins, planned the gender reveal. A few weeks later, after Tambra's gender reveal, all the Bells got an invitation to go to the Capitol in Jackson to be honored and recognized as influencers in the city of Jackson, Mississippi. Whoever sent out this invite sent it to Tambra to send to the rest of the Bells. So can y'all guess who did not get this invite since Tambra had to send them? Yeah, it's Capitol Gate, okay? It's havoc on Capitol Hill, all right? Listen, the kingdom is running rampant in my Mama D voice. The kingdom is not right. It's out of order. So Marie didn't get an invite with the rest of the Bells, and so therefore she was not at the Capitol getting this tour and being recognized. So Tambra admitted, she said, no, I didn't invite Marie. I don't even have her number in my phone. She's not talking to Marie. So I can understand that. I'll give her that. Yeah. But she didn't ask none of the other girls to invite her either. So it's deeper. It's not just like, oh, you didn't get invited because I didn't send you the invite. No, you did. It was requested that she not be there. That's what came out. What Tambra ended up telling Letitia, everybody's invited except for Marie. So Letitia had to tell Marie this. So Marie is pissed because at the end of the day, Marie, like, it has something to do with Tambra. If Tambra was in charge of inviting the Bells, she purposely did not invite me. And why would somebody just tell her not to invite me? Talking about the reason why they don't want her, they didn't want to include her is because of the fraudulent. She had like a fraud case on her from supposedly Latrice reported her, said she was over there doing some fraud at her rehabilitation centers. I'm telling you, like, girl, this stuff is juicy. they coming for next. I guess this is how you play when you got money, child. They be coming for the juggler, okay? They coming for people business. People business. I can't, because see, that'll make me want to fight for real. Don't come for my business. That's my reputation. That's how I feed my family. And Marie has a lot of responsibility under her. But yeah, exactly. She could have told Tisha to tell Marie. She told Tisha that Marie is not invited. She didn't say, oh, can you invite Marie? Because I don't mess with her like that. She said, Marie is not invited. So all that to say is, guess who conducted the tour and greeted them at the Capitol? Tambra's cousin, who threw the gender reveal and made sure that they weren't invited. So Marie like, oh, even Letitia was like, yeah, this was definitely rigged. This was supposed to happen this way because the plug is Tambra's cousin. They got invited because of Tambra's cousin, so it was intentional to leave Marie out. Yo, what's up? Y'all, my stage husband in here. He played Chris in Meet the Weston House and Christmas with the Weston House. and he has another series coming up that we are getting ready to start filming. It's gonna be super dope. It'll be posted on Sophisticated Ratchet Chat's channel. So make sure y'all definitely subscribe and tell other people to subscribe so y'all can keep up with the information about that, because we have a lot in store. Yes. Yes, it's very petty, Nene. Very petty. She shouldn't be deprived of that experience, but I do see why Tambra is not messing with her. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Tambra is not wrong for not talking to the girl. It's just how she moving is making her look just as petty as everybody else. So it's like, y'all still co-workers at this point. It's a reality show. Y'all got to be around. So yeah, we talking about, you probably don't even watch these shows. We talking about Belle Collective right now. It's a reality TV show on the OWN network. It's actually one of the top shows on the OWN network. It is juicy. Okay, it's juicy. But yeah, we talking about, they just had their reunion part 1, and it was a lot going on. So you may not watch the show, but we talking about like different situations. So right now, the situation is basically like, if you don't mess with somebody, but y'all work together, okay? Let's give this scenario. You work with this person, you don't really mess with them like that, but you have to come together for the collective to make sure business happens and the oil well keeps running, okay? So one of the people in the group was purposely not invited to a special ceremony where they were being recognized as influencers in their city in Jackson, Mississippi, because one of the girls who don't like the other girl in the group, she did not get invited. So she missed out on like a pivotal, monumental, moment with the whole group to receive and be recognized and just be honored, as they are very influential. These are Black women who stand well on their own, but most of them are married as well. And they give back to their community. They're trying to build generational wealth within their own towns where they were born and raised. They are deeply rooted in their culture and in their families. Is another thing. What I like about this show is because they do show history. Like Akeisha, to me, she's a historian. She has so much information, and I just like it because it's like it be having a little drama and shade, but it's educational too, and it's inspiring for me. It's empowering too to see these women go through what they're going through, but they still stand on top. Like, even though Tambra is petty, she was very adamant about focusing on her career and making sure her career gets to a certain point. And then she was like, okay, I'm at a place where I can make time to have a baby. And she has a little baby girl now. Like, she did it. So Letitia almost was divorced, her dealing with a cheating husband, of course, but had to find herself because she was a housewife for so many years, and her husband was used to being the breadwinner, and now that she's stepping and walking in her purpose and pursuing goals that she put to the side to be a wife and mother, which a lot of us women do, her husband has a problem with it now. So his excuse for that, of course, is that's why I went to go cheat. You won't give me attention no more. You ain't have time for me no more, and all that. Not dismissing it, because it could be true. He may felt like he was neglected, But it's about balance. You don't supposed to go cheat, honey. Let me go first. That's all I need to say. Just let me go first. I'll be A-okay. You say, yeah, you lost me. Yeah, it's a lot. That show is a lot. So tonight, I knew I wasn't gonna have a lot of people probably join in because I was recapping specific shows and they probably don't watch it. But you can always go back and come back and watch this or whatever. It's still to be posted on the page. But for those that was interested, I actually didn't even plan on being on this long because I wasn't expecting a lot of people to be involved in it. But hey, we talked about it. We had some laughs. That's all that matters to me. Y'all had me talking so much, I ain't even had time to sip my wine. I ain't even had time to sip. So I guess I'll sip when I log on out. But The people that are on here didn't watch the reunion yet, so I'm just like talking about different situations. That's pretty much it. But before I do end, outside of these reunion shows, I do want to let y'all know I will be on the self checkout show, which is hosted by Willie Taylor on Monday, January 15th. He also has a live podcast, and it's amazing. He has an amazing panel. They talk about a lot of great topics. And the topic that I'm actually going to be a guest co-host on the show on Monday. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we're going to be talking about parental resentment. And that is deep because I have dealt with that with my own parents, and I've also had to face it being a parent. So I kind of have a perspective from both sides of that. So that's going to get deep, I think, but it's going to be a good conversation. It's going to be a good discussion. So if y'all have time, tune in. I think it's at 7 p.m. Let me double check. Don't tell the people the wrong time. Yes, it's at 7 p.m. So Monday, January 15th at 7 p.m. The subject is parental resentment. And this is on Facebook Live. So if y'all can jump in, I will be on there. I will be recapping reunion part 2 that is coming on Friday and Saturday. So I probably will be back here on Wednesday next week instead of Tuesday. Because I don't want to just be rushed. We be having prayer. And I don't want to miss my prayer, okay? Remember, Sophista Ratchet, we balanced. Sophista Ratchet is balanced, so I got to have both. So before I get on here and get ratchet with y'all, I gotta cover myself first. I gotta get in that old prayer, okay? On that old prayer conference call. So I'm gonna wait till Wednesday, and I didn't want to do it tomorrow because usually I think that's when I'm gonna post. Just so y'all know, is on Wednesdays probably, but tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is also another monumental moment in my life, guys. Tomorrow, my son, my one and only son boy, will be 18. Oh my God. Y'all pray for me. He want me to bring in his birthday. Yeah, I have an 18-year-old tomorrow, so that's why I will not be online tomorrow. We'll be celebrating my baby. My baby is 18. 18 years ago, I was 18 years old, and I birthed the most charming, charismatic, smart, comedic, full of life, social, outspoken, well-spoken. Yeah, I would brag about my son. God-fearing, he's saved, okay? His nickname is Shouting John. My baby gonna praise the Lord. He's balanced because he loved Jesus and he know Jesus. But mama taught him how to throw hands too. So yes, my son boy is Sophista Ratchet. Hello. Yeah, it's bittersweet for me. Y'all know. So, yep. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed the conversation, the laughs. Make sure y'all watch part 2, okay? Watch part 2 so y'all can be ready to really, really talk because they bringing the husbands out next week, I think. And we not done with this Latrice and Marie Monroe fight. They was about to fight backstage. We not done with it. So they're gonna pick up from there on part 2, and then it's gonna roll over to the husbands coming out. Yeah, it's gonna get real. All right. So That's all for me, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for y'all support. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. Tell the people, y'all. Help me get this out to the people. I'm trying my best to stay consistent. I just need y'all to push me and keep pushing me. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I would make sure I tell him happy birthday. Yes, I love y'all. Until next week. I might hit y'all up with a video. Stay tuned about Martell. Yeah, I got to check out this domestic violence thing with Martell, child. So I might post something between tonight and Thursday. Some real quick. But yeah, we got to talk about that. That's crazy. But yep, love y'all. Enjoy y'all night.